Sheldon, do you want to sleep here tonight?
Oh, as small as Leonard is, I don't think the two of you would be comfortable on the couch.
So what do you want?
It's not what I want, it's what evolution wants. Human beings are primates. Primates have evolved to live in groups, both for protection and support.
But you don't like other people.
I do tonight. It's scary over there.
Three little kittens? Three little pigs? Oh, God, I don't know. Star Wars?
Can we win? Can we go to bed?
Good Lord, I could not have made this easier. The hydrogen atom, H, plus pigs minus P, Higgs. Bo, General Zod trapped in the Phantom Zone. Bozone, pear, tickle, Higgs, boson, particle. How could you not get that?
He's right, Penny. It's all there.
My new computer came with Windows 7. Windows 7 is much more user-friendly than Windows Vista. I don't like that. Fortunately, as I'm earthbound for the foreseeable future, I need to find a location that's more hospitable than the mean streets of Pasadena, like Enid, Oklahoma. Low crime rate and high-speed internet connectivity, but no model train shops. Sorry, Enid. As you know, I'm not comfortable with prolonged goodbyes and maudlin displays of emotion, so I prepared this short video. The four of you are three of my closest friends and one treasured acquaintance. Though I cannot state categorically that my life will be diminished by not having you in it, I am comfortable if you choose to believe that. Since you intend to remain in this lawless metropolitan area, statistics suggest that you will succumb to tragic and gruesome ends before we meet again. Live long and prosper.
What you doing?
I'm attempting to view my work as a fleeting peripheral image so as to engage the superior colliculus of my brain.
Interesting. I usually just have coffee.
Sheldon, when was the last time you got any sleep?
I don't know, 2-3 days, not important. I don't need sleep. I need answers. I need to determine where in this swamp of unbalanced formulas squatteth the toad of truth.
Toad of truth? Is that a physics thing?
No, that's a crazy thing.
Okay, Sheldon, what happens to our neuroreceptors when we don't get enough REM sleep?
They lose their sensitivity to serotonin and norepinephrine.
Which leads to...
Impaired cognitive function.
Right. So march in there, brush your teeth, and go to bed.
But I don't want to go to bed.
I'm gonna count to 3. 1.
Oh, all right.
That was amazing how you handled him.
I know how to deal with stubborn children. My mother used to run an illegal daycare center in our basement.
If you don't come out of there, I'm gonna have to drag you out.
You can try, but you'll never catch me.
For God's sakes! Joey, come here!
Bazinga. 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 When Albert Einstein came up with special relativity, he was working at the patent office.
So you're gonna go work at the patent office?
Don't be absurd. That's in Washington. You know I could never live in a city whose streets are laid out in a wheel and spoke pattern. No. I'm going to find a similarly menial job where my basal ganglia are occupied with a routine task, freeing my prefrontal cortex to work quietly in the background on my problem.
No, wait. What are you doing here?
A reasonable question. I asked myself, what is the most mind-numbing pedestrian job conceivable? And 3 answers came to mind. A toll booth attendant, an Apple Store genius, and what Penny does. Now, since I don't like touching other people's coins, and I refuse to contribute to the devaluation of the word genius, here I am.
This is ridiculous.
Is it? Just a moment ago, I had a minor epiphany regarding the polymer degradation phenomenon while scraping congealed nachos off a plate. Is that really necessary? Good Lord. The interference pattern in the fracture. The motion of the wave through the molecular structure. I've been looking at it all wrong. I can't consider the electrons as particles. They move through the graphene as a wave. It's a wave! The moment to applaud would be now.
Listen, I gotta go, but I'll see you tonight. Okay, bye-bye. Hey, bye-bye. No, you hang up first. Hello?
Dude, I'm glad you finally got a girlfriend, but do you have to do all that lovey-dovey stuff in front of those of us who don't?
Actually, he might have to. There's an economic concept known as a positional good, in which an object is only valued by the possessor because it's not possessed by others. The term was coined in 1976 by economist Fred Hirsch to replace the more colloquial but less precise neener. Shall we rehearse?
Do I have a choice?
Well, of course you have a choice. Although we live in a deterministic universe, each individual has free will. Now sit down. All right, you people ready to have some fun? You have a basic understanding of differential calculus and at least 1 year of algebraic topology? Well, here come the jokes. Why did the chicken cross the Mobius strip? To get to the same side. Bazinga! Neutron walks into a bar and asks, how much for a drink? The bartender says, for you, no charge.
I love you, Penny.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mother, I could not feel your church group praying for my safety. The fact that I'm home safe does not prove that it worked. That logic is post hoc ergo propter hoc.
Or did I thank you for the flowers?
You did.
I don't really like flowers.
Neither do I, but it's the social convention.
It is, isn't it?
Now, Howard, have you and Rajesh finally summoned the courage to express your latent homosexual feelings towards one another?
You remember Penny?
Oh, yes, the waitress/actress with the unresolved father issues. Has he finally come to terms with his little slugger growing breasts?
Well, he sent me a football and a catcher's mitt for Christmas, so I'm gonna say no.
If it helps, we're all good with your breasts.
Classic overcompensation.
Leonard.
What is it?
I made tea.
I don't want tea.
I didn't make tea for you. This is my tea. Just remember, Leonard, where your biological family has failed you, you always have me, your surrogate family.
You're my surrogate family?
If it's any consolation, I'm not happy about it either. Good night.
How you been?
Well, my existence is a continuum, so I've been what I am at each point in the implied time period. And next, if either of us ever invents time travel, we agree our first stop will be this meeting today in precisely 5 seconds. Okay. Well, that's disappointing.